Parrandeando, mi Jesús de lo sacó. Una vez estaba parrandeando, mi Jesús de lo sacó. Toda mi vida era porquería, mi Jesús me limpió. Toda mi vida era porquería, mi Jesús vino y me limpió. Decido seguir a Cristo, nunca más volveré atrás. Decido seguir a Cristo, nunca más volveré atrás. Pasito para adelante. This is the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando, and that song is called Adelante. Tap it here on YouTube, and you will see the name Pasito Pa Adelante. Look for it in YouTube. Pretty good song. Okay, this is the Bible in 5 years. We're reading the Bible in chronological order, and it's going to take us a few years to do all these reading. But this project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. Oh, they are not familiar with the Bible. And it's okay. This project podcast is for you, Armando. For me? Yes, for me. All right, let's change the music so we can do a reading of today. And this is my last recording of English tonight. Day. I'm tired. I don't know if I will do more recordings in Spanish after this one. All right. Day 410. The land given to the tribe of Judah. Right now is dividing and giving all the land and all the everything to the tribes, okay? Joshua chapter 15 from verse 1 on. The land assigned to the families of the tribe of Judah reached southward to the border of Edom, with the wilderness of Zin being its southernmost point. The southern boundary began at the south bay of the Dead Sea, ran south of Scorpion Pass into the wilderness of Zin, and went south of Kadesh Barnea to Hezron. Then it went up to Adar, where it turned toward Karka. From there it passed to Asmon until it finally reached the brook of Egypt, which it followed to the Mediterranean Sea. This was their southern boundary. The eastern boundary extended along the Dead Sea to the mouth of the Jordan River. The northern boundary began at the bay where the Jordan River empties into the Dead Sea, crossed to Beth Hoglah, then proceed north of Beth Arabah to the stone of Bohan. Bohan was Reuben's son. From that point it went through the valley of Achor to the Beer, turning north toward Gilgal, which is across from the slopes of Adumim on the south side of the valley. From there the border extended to the springs at En Shemesh and on the En Rogel. The boundary then passed through the valley of the son of Hinnom along the southern slopes of the Jebusites, where the city of Jerusalem is located. Then it went west to the top of the mountain above the valley of Hinnom, and on up to the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. From there, the border extended from the top of the mountain to the spring at the waters of Nephtoah, and from there to the towns on Mount Ephraim. Then it turned toward Bala, that is Kiryat Jearim. The border circled west of Bala to Mount Seir, passed along to the town of Kesalon on the northern slope of Mount Jearim, and went down to Beth Shemesh and on to Timnah. The boundary line then proceeded to the slope of the hill north of Ekron, where it turned toward Sikeron and Mount Bala. It passed Jabnel and entered at the Mediterranean Sea. The western boundary was the shoreline of the Mediterranean Sea. These are the boundaries for the families of the tribe of Judah. All right, we have come to the end. Oops, to the end of our reading today. Trying to put the music, but I touched the wrong thing, so didn't want to do it. Alrighty, this is the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We're reading the Bible in chronological order, and it's going to take us a while to do all this reading, but we already been reading for a whole year, so no problem. We're trying to keep our stories short and sweet as much as possible, so we remember what we read. This project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says, or they are not familiarized with the Bible. That's right, and that's okay. We're not going to judge you here. We're not going to criticize you here, not at all, because this project podcast is for you. You don't even have to like or subscribe or any of that, not at all. Check the description below or above. We have links there for Spotify, for Facebook, and for YouTube. So you can choose whichever of those platforms is more convenient for you to continue to either listen or to watch these episodes. And if you happen to be a Christian and you happen to stumble with this project podcast, I need your help. If you want to give us a hand, that will be great. And I need help with the algorithm. And so I want the algorithm to be triggered so it can promote this type of content. How we're going to do this? Very easily. Below in the description or above, like I said, we have 3 links. One for Spotify, one for Facebook, and one for YouTube. You just go to every one of these different social media platforms, and then you enter the Bible in 5 years, and then you click like, you click subscribe, you click on the reminder, and then you click to send a message or place a message, and then you click and place it or send it, whichever is the case. And this will trigger the algorithm. This will wake up the algorithm, and it will notice the activity in this channel, and it will want to promote this channel, the content of this channel, and it will present it to people who are not even looking for this type of content. So the stories of the Bible can be brought to more people, and that's how you can help us. Each of the different platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and YouTube, they Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube, they have their own algorithm. So it's not one for all of them, no. So that's why you got to go to each one separately, because each one has its own algorithm. So if you do that, I will be thankful and I will really appreciate it. Thank you. If you want us to send you a greeting, let us know, and we send you a greeting. See you tomorrow. Have a good